and welcome to Ginger Welsh Allotments. I am Bethan and today I'm going to be looking at my raspberries, which are just behind me. I'm still getting some raspberries, still harvesting some raspberries anyway, and I noticed I've got some raspberry suckers coming up, so I want to take them out so I can create new raspberry plants from them. But before I do, I was asked by Ronald Shaw over on Ronald's channel to select my favourite video from my collection, and I think I'm going to choose the video when I filmed at my friend Carol and Martin's garden, because I really enjoyed looking around their garden and getting some fresh ideas of how to grow things in container pots, and it just opened my eyes as to how much you could get in a small space. So that is my nomination for my favourite video. Let's get on with these raspberries. As I said, I'm still getting some raspberries, so I'll harvest what's on the plants and then I'll sort out the suckers, or raspberry runners, whichever you prefer to call them. The last time I was over here, I built this raspberry cane structure because my raspberries were all trailing on the floor and a lot of them were going mouldy. So I'm hoping this structure will stay in place over the winter and it'll be one less job to do next spring. But when I was doing it, I noticed that these runners were creeping out from the raspberry bed. So I don't want runners coming out here. Otherwise you get a bit of a mess and you can't sort of keep on top of things and weed them very well. So I'm going to take out the runners and pot them up, and hopefully I'll plant them in the spring and get some more raspberry plants. Now it should just be straightforward. I just need to follow the raspberry plant down until I feel the roots and then just attach it from the parent plant. So that's what I'm going to do now. I think I would have preferred to have got a bit more of those, but hopefully that should be okay to produce a new plant from. So I'll just dig a hole and pop it in here for the time being until the ground is ready next spring. So that should be a new raspberry plant, and I'm going to crack on with the other runners and hopefully they'll grow. So that's the 5 new raspberry plants, more or less healed in really for the winter, and hopefully they should stay okay. Now if anybody out there could let me know, should I cut this greenery off? So should I trim it down or leave it as it is? Because I know with raspberry canes you trim them, but I don't know about these ones. So if you could let me know, that would be great. So I'll just go and get a harvest and we'll have a wander around and see what's available. with my harvest complete, I'm just going to carry on with a bit more weeding, and then I'll head off home for the day. And I meant to say earlier, when I was talking about my favourite video that I filmed, I was meant to nominate 3 other channels to do theirs. So the channels I'm going to nominate are Richard from the Veg Grower Podcast, Nick from Nick's Allotment Diary, and Catherine from my Hillside Garden. But I haven't seen anything from Catherine for a while, so I hope she's keeping well. If you are, hi Catherine. And if none of you want to take part, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to either. So, yep, that's it from me for today. Oh, I'm a bit sad today because my cat died yesterday. So if this vlog is not as cheerful as normal, that's why. But all I can say about today is lovely job.